I've been seeing way more of these clips posted. I'm sure that a lot of you guys are seeing these all the time because you consume Zoomer media that I don't really care about. I don't really go and seek it out. But it's this, like, I guess, growing trend. Maybe this has been around for longer than I thought. Of like, what if we created content that was street podcasts and the purpose of the content was to insult women so that the people watching feel good because a woman's getting insulted. And then you get like the rage bait plus the unironic misogynist coming in. This has been going on for years. Does anyone else feel like it's been getting louder lately? She's not even fat? Yeah, but like that's the real rage bait poll, right?
Does height matter in a guy?
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna measure your waist.
I'm 5'.
No, your waist. 36 inches? Wait, so you...
Okay, this is something I'm curious about. Is it actually 36 inches? I don't think you're holding that tape slack at all. I think your other hand, wow, you have very tiny girly wrists. I think your other hand is pulling it back on the other side because I have a 37-inch waist around my belly button, and I am a 6'2" guy, and I am not skinny.
Inches? Wait, so you judge a guy based on height, but your waist is 36 inches?
It's 36 inches.
I don't know. I think my girlfriend has a perfect waist size.
What's her waist size?
Probably in the negative.
Girl, do you not know your weight? Are you just like accepting the 36-inch thing at face value? Do you not know your own waist circumference? Like my guess would be like 28 or so. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't it say 26? No. It said 36, but see, he's holding... It's like, look at it slacking right here. Just very lazy job. Like, why does this matter? Let her vibe. Well, the point is to insult women. I saw this one too, which I thought was funny. This one's longer.
You feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet?
I didn't say that. You said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my preference. That was it.
I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but
though.
I'm just, it's always what, the second or third one talking about height, so I just want to bring it to forefront about what's the problem with that, what's the fixation y'all women have with height.
Okay.
I love this
and
one.
all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me?
So, like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes, and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefix judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So,
You know, I think you was wrong with that. You know, the fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke on your height. I never spoke on your height.
She is remarkably composed, I have to say, especially in this environment.
I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got...
Oh yeah, you pop the balloon when it's a no-go, right? This is that same show where the trans lady came out and the guy popped his balloon like really aggressively. Oh no, the guy popped her balloon really aggressively, and then the cis women popped their balloons in solidarity because they saw how eagerly that guy put down the trans woman.
I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you're a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You're a girl's girl.
Define
so
girl's girl.
That kind of mean you would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that would mean.
Oh, yes.
You would? Okay.
Me at the male loneliness crisis. Hurry up.
Okay.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm copping out. It's because you're short. And I don't like men that argue with women. All that going back and forth is crazy.
No problem. Again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You a
it
follower.
cute. Keep it cute.
You a follower, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
weren't about what I'm telling the next woman. You a follower.
Here you go, arguing
Worry
with
about what I
women
tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't
to
have
the
to be
chin.
interested,
Move
but you're
on.
going to listen to what I got to tell you. I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I
Those
don't
are
really like
female
all that.
supremacists.
So what's the
You're
difference?
I like to
The
keep it
height
natural.
thing.
You know,
What's the difference?
what's the difference with what?
Of a girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave. Next,
I
thank you.
don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
And what is it? May I ask?
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
don't. There we go again. A girl's girl.
It's fine.
A girl's
Thank you.
girl. I don't really like.
Is that a common thing, by the way, where when women display a very basic ability to evaluate men's character based on how they treat other women, they call the girl a girl's girl? Is that like a general thing? Is it a black community thing? Is it a like a guy thing in general? Is it like a Gen Z thing? I don't know. Is there like a subset, or is it just this guy? I've never heard it before in my life. Okay, yeah, but you're a white guy from Dayton. Okay, I'm trying to cast a broad net here. Just this guy? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. I don't know.
The box eyebrows.
Okay.
So
They're not for you.
they definitely
for
not for me, baby.
Exactly.
You hear me?
I
Where you
hate the
from?
stings. Low IQ marker.
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type, no. She's another follower, a girl's girl. Speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful, right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But I think you're moving a little too fast. I really don't think you're here for love.
I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt
and
that,
Thank
baby.
you.
I doubt that, but
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
We're not
It's
here
cool.
for you.
It's a misogynist thing? Maybe. It's like a specific subset of misogynist. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of crazy to me that you would fall into this circle when you look like this, because he's like a handsome guy. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. How is the fucking divide going right now? Right? I haven't taken a look at any gender divide shit in a while. How lonely are the young men and the young women? Like, how bad has it gotten in the past like 6 months? Is it still widening? Are we still pulling apart further? The bear is still preferable. It's bad. Okay, who watching right now is actually young and is experiencing some of these issues themselves? I tried to catch Ruben, but I missed him. I'm 23. Okay, are you experiencing this from the guy's perspective, where women are really weary of talking to guys because a lot of them are freaks like this? Or are you talking from like the ladies' perspective, where a lot of guys are like this? This is a straight person thing. We're talking about straight people here. So if you're gay, I literally don't care about you in this specific context. In other contexts, I care about you at least a little bit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, sit the fuck down. It's obviously a straight thing. What do you mean? This is clearly a heterosexual dynamic thing. We're talking about guys and girls. Come on. And abstaining from debates, do you feel the clarity and maturity of your mind has improved? Do you still have a passion for it or would study? Debates with the right as it exists right now are actually a massive fucking waste of time. Has anyone seen that bit with Jordan Peterson where he was asked, like, why do you believe X? And his answer was like, well, it depends what you mean by believe. Like, it's literally, like, that's every conversation. Complete waste of time. I think I'm sharper than I ever have been on stream, personally. I do occasionally look at older videos and I think, like, wow, I'm a lot wittier. I think that my analysis is a lot better, in my opinion, okay? But that's just mine. Debates are fun, but, like, goddamn, just, you know, it takes two to tango. But anyway, as for you heterosexuals, what about pansexuals? No, you know what I'm talking about. Vosh, I'm 21 and a girl. Usually girl's girl is a positive term used between women to describe women who stick up for other women. Also, men are still gross. Yeah, well, there you go. You know damn well there are no heteros in this audience. Yeah, I guess. It's just like, Jesus. Low-key scared of most men right now. There is a big difference between like historical chauvinism and current misogyny, where chauvinism used to be, like, at any point in history, no matter how backwards you are culturally, this is embarrassing. if you went back to the 1920s or whatever and you played out basically this same program, it would be embarrassing for the guy. Like it's not as though this is like, oh, well, people are sexist like they used to be. It's a new modern flavor of misogyny that's rooted more in virulent hatred, more so than like the paternalistic belief that men are better than women, which is widely held by many people, you know, but that's not what's causing this. This is, yeah, way more insecurity driven. A lot of black men look down on black women unless she's related to him. Dude, honestly, like every Republican black guy that I've seen, like in the little glimpses you get into the social media hay space or whatever, the MAGA black men, their main gripe is black women. Like all of them. Like seriously, like that's their main fucking thing. It's crazy. You might not believe me, but a vast majority of black people that have a problem with race mixing are black women. No, I believe that. Yeah, for sure. I think that in general, black people are actually weirdly to the right on race mixing because they see it as like a dilution of the community rather than as like impure blood kind of thing. Like when white people are against race mixing, it's because they think the offspring of race mixing are like genetic abominations. And when black people have a problem with race mixing, they do it in more of a like, well, you're being assimilated into mainstream white culture way. Hitler right either way, but there's a slightly different tone to it, I think. Either way, like, you shouldn't have a problem against race mixing. Let's dial that back a little bit, you know. It's not good in either direction. Do you think straight men who are socialized to not look favorably upon masculine features can ever conceive of themselves attractive? I mean, in an individual sense, sure, yeah, anyone can do anything, right? Also, it really depends on what you're characterizing as a masculine feature. Women go f***ing crazy for K-pop stars, but all those guys look like... Sorry, I shouldn't. They don't look very masculine to a Western eye. I'll say that much. I'm not saying Asians can't be masculine. I'm saying that K-pop stars are styled in a very androgynous way. They don't even look like twinks. You have no idea what twink means, okay? You people have... Stop. You've never f***ed the guy. You've never sucked the guy. Stop saying twink. You don't know what twink means, okay? Jesus. Androgyny / femboyism or whatever is not twink. That's a different thing. You people have never worn assless chaps to Pride. Get the f*** out of my chat. Drop a dono on your way out. I mean a tip. I'm a 22-year-old het guy and I'm constantly worried about doing something that would make a girl feel creeped out or threatened. Partly my own issue for sure, but I think guys my age have built such a bad reputation that they're right to be on edge. Yeah, probably a little bit. Just don't like get it too much in your head. Like listen, okay? I'm not a straight guy and I'm not like 20 or anymore. But I feel like my guess would be, even amidst heterosexual people, that if you're a guy, like in a college space or whatever, you just have to not be a freak and you're probably going to be fine. Genuinely. The bar is really goddamn low when it comes to like male-female interactions, you know, especially from the woman's perspective. This would be my guess, you know? Don't be a freak but remain freaky. Yeah, sure. Just don't hate women, I guess? I don't know. What the fuck is YouTube chat mad about? Oh, they're arguing about the twink thing. I see. They know I'm right. You throw some bait into a shark cage. People do misuse twink all the time. All the time. They misuse twinks too. But that's none of my business. Do you think heteronormativity makes men devalue their attractiveness, or is that just a me thing? Listen, I think that the average person has, especially the average man, has the emotional self-awareness of a pile of shit. And it's difficult to get any real insight into how they feel about questions like that, okay? If you got a problem with you not having a gigantic lantern jaw or whatever, I mean, you're asking broad questions. You're referring to something that's up here for you, okay?